After school at the Ark Cafe.
So, what do you think? I spent every break today preparing these meeting materials.
I take my eyes off the documents and exchange a glance with Amy. How is she so good at this? I know, I'm kind of surprised too. I honestly didn't have high expectations for Arcana's materials. But they outlined several proposals for the Photography Club's festival booth, along with the expected benefits and required resources. Arcana strikes an extremely smug pose.
I may not look it. I may not look like it, but I am from the bestseller squad after all. I can process information and organize documents with my eyes closed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
How could you forget that? Then what did you think I was?
My girlfriend.
Ah,
My remarks stuns Arcana and I turn my attention back to the proposals. I guess an expedition would be the safest option. Exhibition, sorry, not expedition. Different things. If we went with something like a hands-on activity or a lecture, it'd be hard to pull it off, since there are only 3 of us. If we do an exhibition, what would the theme be?
I've already decided on a theme.
Arcana, finally coming to her senses, pulls out the photos she had printed and lays them on the table. Are those photos of us? There are a few landscape shots mixed in, but most of them are pictures of us.
Not exactly. These are actually.
Arcana pulls out another stack of papers. At the very top, the word youth is written in large letters.
These are photos of youth.
You really went all out with this.
No wonder you haven't been eating lunch lately.
That's not the point. Anyway, if we do an exhibition.
Here, eat this. I put a macaron into Arcana's mouth.
Wow, your expression came out really weird.
Don't you dare show that to Wumpsy.
Show me right now.
No, don't, now.
Show it to me. As the club president, that's an order.
I forgot about that.
Arcana grabs her head in frustration.
It's out of focus, so I'll just delete it.
You.
Here.
Here, have some macarons too, both of you.
Arcana pops one into Amy's mouth and then into mine. But if you've got the theme all set, surely you were planning on having an exhibition from the start. I chew my macaron while looking through a stack of materials about the exhibition theme, nearly as thick as the previous set of documents.
I was. As Amy said, the other options aren't terribly practical. Besides, things like this are usually decided internally first. The other options are more of a formality.
I see.
So, shall we settle an exhibition centered around youth? Rather than spending time debating what we should do, we should focus on how we're going to pull things off.
Agreed. Based on Arcana's materials, the exhibition seems like the best choice.
Right? I knew it.
Arcana excitedly opens the materials labeled youth. Still, I think we should reconsider the theme. To be exact, we should rethink using our own photos. Arcana puts down the materials again.
I think the theme itself is good, but using our photos for it is a bit...
Exactly. Won't visitors be like, who are these people? Arcana looks up at me with a pout. You really want to use our photos? Hey, Amy.
You took a weird photo of me again.
Wait, you took a weird photo of me again, didn't you? Sorry, I had a frog in my throat then.
Not at all. You look great in it. Cute even.
Amy shows us the photo she just took. Arcana is pouting as she looks up at me, while I stare back at her with an awkward smile.
You see that, Wubsy? My affection for you really comes through, doesn't it?
Want to compare it with some older photos?
Amy picks out a few photos from the table. They're photos that share similar compositions with Arcana and me sitting side by side. However...
These latest photos definitely feel more natural. There's less distance between you two.
Yes. As we grow closer emotionally, the distance between us would shrink too. Of course. Isn't that right, Wubsy?
Stop staring, you'll burn a hole in my face.
Then I'll fill it in for you.
If you keep that up, you'll make Amy uncomfortable.
Me? Me? Why?
Are you not?
I've gotten used to it by now. In fact, if anything, I'm looking forward to joining in at some point.
Amy chuckles and takes a sip of her coffee.
Don't worry about me. I'm kind of enjoying this.
You are?
Yeah, it's like watching a real-life rom-com unfold.
You see, she loves it.
Arcana smiles and rests her head on my shoulder.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. Are we really going with youth as the theme?
Fine, let's do it. Let's use the time we have left to take more photos that fit the theme.
You're the best, Wubsy. Now then, since the meeting is taken care of.
Arcana takes out a tarot deck.
It's been a hot minute since I did a tarot reading for you. Amy, this is your first time, right?
I'm not really into this sort of thing.
I specialize in love readings, though.
Oh. Maybe a quick reading then.